So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. And the counter is on. Messi, Nakata. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakata. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, chance!
That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Hullet. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ribéry.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Malaysia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Yamal. Might be danger here. It's anyone's ball now. Mateus does really well there, he is strong. Roberto Carlos can... And the shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Nakata. And it's Roberto Carlos. Here's Chouameni. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Tigres looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. And that is a little undercooked. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Nakata. Spread neatly. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's through here. Oh, important interception. 15 minutes till half-time. Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Tries to get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Malaysia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nakata into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rummenigge, and he's quick to get it clear again. That's a throw. Oh, well played, well played. Ribery. Mateus.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Nakata. So what can they make of this? And here's Nakata. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And he's had a hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Malaysia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he's taking no chances there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. Mateus! Mighty close.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
And it's slung out wide. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Roberto Carlos. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Rummenigge. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
550.
Interesting ball.
Malaysia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Oh, played through for the wide man. Thuram. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looks to clip it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Hullet. Pinches it off him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Defending of the desperate variety.
Tigres really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's played him through. Great ball, and he's in here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and that should have been two.
Ribéry has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Toure. Number 20.
There's the header.
Number 21.
And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Xabi Alonso. Number 10. Neymar. Number 19. Paredes. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Neymar. Rummenigge. Ribéry. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Conte. Malaysia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's looking to set free a runner. Romario. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Well, there's the clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Conte.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's run loose. Great hit! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 10.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Yamal. Nicely worked. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Pirlo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Belletti. Roberto Carlos. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Platini, played back. In comes the cross. And that should get the job done. So it is still 0-0. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. Fiddles it through. And the ball is out of play. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta chasing after it. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge gets his pass away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's the chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal. He's looking for the runner here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And Hullet! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries a header! Cleared without complication. And it's Maldini. Bale is in a really good position out wide. That's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Malaysia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Yaya Toure.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Malaysia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Malaysia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Vieira. And here's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Belletti. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Belletti. Rijkaard. Davids to Bale. Rummenigge. Gullit. Now there's a fine chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bale could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Belletti. Showing good feet.
The attendance for this match was
over the line.
71,550.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Danger averted for now.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yamal, who does have an assist to his name, and that could set him on his way. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he spark a counter here? Belletti. And that has been cleared. Vieira. Driving forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. Pirlo. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Yaya Toure.
Malaysia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Hullet. Bale. And he's cut it out. So nearly the perfect ball. Darwin. Interesting ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Toure. Number 5, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 26.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Davids.
The execution of it, not
20,
quite so.
Oh, that just required
Number
a bit more
21,
oomph to reach its target.
Yamal. Coming on the field, number 15.
Think
Xabi
through.
Alonso. Number
Malaysia
7,
can afford to
Vinicius.
settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Vieira. Number 17, Fernando Torres. Number
Fernando
19,
Torres.
Planes. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that is asking. Hits one! Oh, he's found some space here.
Added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Now it's Torres. Turns and goes back. Looking for the run. Torres!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that may well be that. That is that. Malaysia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Bale, voted man of the match, and Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the... And the shots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Pull it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly unsung.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That pass isn't the best. Bale. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, important interception. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Now it's Neymar. Always onto this. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bale. Bale will not want to lose. Can he put it away? Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Suarez. Ronaldinho. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Messi. Gets his pass away.
It's the sort of situation...
Just the keeper to beat! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Malaysia presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Malaysia claiming a corner and the referee concurs. This is their second corner of the game. He's in a good position. And Ribéry! Well, that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That is definitely not his best. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar. Oh, that's a nice ball. Neatly clipped into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He can get that clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldinho.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that is a little undercooked.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bastoni. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Hullet. Driving forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we hit half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
Malaysia head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Malaysia clearly...
And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Shifted it to the flank. Looks a good ball through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bale. Pedri. That has been cut short. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Rummenigge. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Baresi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona finding their passes. Luis Suarez, cleared without complication. And it's Ronaldinho. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vieira gets rid without sophistication. Messi. Lewis. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gets a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Horace! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit!
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Malaysia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. Bale, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He won't be happy with that one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Torres. Hits one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Koundé with the clearance. He's in here! He's got the shot away! In for the pieces! And that's a real chance missed. They're up to 5 corners now. Yamal gets it away. Fernando Torres. And now a sudden chance to counter. Belletti.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kubasi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And smartly reclaimed. Fermin. Rummenigge. There will be 4 extra minutes. Maldini. Now it's Bale. And here's Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Shevchenko, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribéry driving forwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Malaysia are looking to break at pace, and that could set him on his way. Shevchenko is flagged offside. Mateus, Dembele, and he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge is herring after that one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard clears it away. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Yaya Toure. And it's Gullit. Malaysia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. And here's Shevchenko. Yamal. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary. Mateus. Yamal. Can he spark a counter here?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is a brilliant interception. Well, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Rummenigge. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Nicely weighted ball. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Mateus. And here's Gullit. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He'll fancy himself from here. A finish of true class! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And it's Yaya Toure. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dembele. Ribery. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Gullit. That's a good ball played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Toure gets rid without sophistication. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Malaysia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Numero 6.
Here we go again.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Bale.
Oh, it's
Il
Dembele.
numero 15.
Tries to dink it in. Pull it. Ribery, who's set up one goal so far. He's going to be disappointed with that. Malaysia do have a chance to counter here. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Gullit. Yaya Toure. And it's Ribery. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Yaya Toure. And that could set him on his way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Ribery could try cutting inside here. And it's corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bale. No way through. And it's Ribery. Pull it. Platini. And it's lofted through here. Yaya Toure. Great ball if he can get... It's Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, smashing header! And he gets rid in a hurry. Dumfries. Deftly away. Bergomi. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Played with finesse. Now it's Bale. And he's had it nicked away. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Back into the middle. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that has been knocked clear. And that's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Toure really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Ribéry. This is promising. So much time and space here. Ribéry with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Platini. That is good strength. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus. Rummenigge. Araujo. And he's there to retrieve it. Dembele. Maldini is there to clear. And that is as far as it goes. Malaysia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He can run onto that. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's really well manoeuvred. Nesta calmly anticipates. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bale. Guangdong United finding their passes. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Davids. Pullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Eto'o. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. And they're quick to press. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. But it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Bale receives it in a good position here. Bale. Yamal. Rummenigge. Bellingham. And it's Bale. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Pullet. Yamal. Rummenigge. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Malaysia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for
Rummenigge! And that was probably asking just too much. And it's Cruyff. Yamal. Rummenigge. Tries to dink it in. Ribéry. Ribéry crosses. Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Ribéry. Maldini wins the duel this time. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Cruyff. He's played him through. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
he needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff plays it short. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Guangdong United have their second corner now. Thuram. Into the box. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Eto'o certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Belletti. Yaya Toure. Eto'o. And that's been intercepted. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Davids. Oh, he's found support out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Please drink responsibly.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Malaysia lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Malaysia carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Hullet. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Oh, great chance! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Eto'o! And he hits the net! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Guangdong United get themselves... And the shots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
The attendance.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now.
He's got the shot away! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Guangdong United get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bale. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance for the header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Looks to go up and over. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Bale. There they go, hunting in packs.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 8, Gerrard.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Messi.
Bale chasing after it.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Malaysia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Eto'o. He's got space in the area. De Michelis gets it clear. Guangdong United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mateus. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Good read, needed to be. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bale. Gerrard. And that could set him on his way. Decent hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Guangdong United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gerrard.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And we're done. Malaysia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Malaysia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, sweet feet. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Now it's Mbappe, and it's De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's been shifted off it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams, you do what you're told.
Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Deftly away. Some really good ball movement. Big chance! Goal! Inter!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Malaysia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's had it nicked away. Great work on the overlap. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. And here's... Hits one! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Has a goal! Oh no, this does not look good.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's oh no, what has happened here? Dixon.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
And the shot! He scores! And just like that, he hits 50.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Shot a goal! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Ribery. Rummenigge! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Rummenigge duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. It's Schneider! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
De Bruyne! De Bruyne! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he can clear it away.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's gone out for a throw-in. Played in deep. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Malaysia come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle aree appositamente predisposte all'interno dello stadio. Cambio di giocatori.
So we're into the second 45. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Dixon. And it's Hullet. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played with finesse. Malaysia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Mendes cuts it out. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has found the way through. Ribery. And Ribery! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Nuno Mendes. Yamal given the lift of his goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He shifted it to the flank. Can he get onto this? Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Malaysia still have the cards to affect this game. Rummenigge. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's beaten the last man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played back towards his own goal.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is good alertness. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's De Bruyne. And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
De Bruyne demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
It's their second corner of the game. Pedri.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now can he put it away? It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He is through here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 25. Lasciano in campo
Last-ditch defending, but
il
that'll
numero
do.
17. Il numero 4.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
De Bruyne finds himself offside. Kante cuts out the pass. Lobbed in behind. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And no, that was never going to make it. And the number on the board is 3. He's picked his way through. Ljungberg. De Bruyne. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but